Peace fam dingo, brother D, back at it today. I want to speak to the brothers on the mend, the brothers in rehabilitation, the brothers who have woken up from their nightmare and they're looking back like hoping the dream that they've just woke up from was not real. They're looking back like, shit, what have I done? They're looking back at the carnage like, fuck. Yo, how am I gonna fix this shit? How am I gonna clean house so I can move forward? The brothers that have woken up and they're kicking themselves, they're pissed off with themselves, realizing like, how come it's taken me so long to realize I was going the wrong way and I weren't living right? This is for you, my brothers. This is for you. This is me giving you energy to remind you that you've woken up. At least you've woken up now. At least certain man will get to their 50s, 60s, 70s and have nervous breakdowns. You see man just doing madness. You know, certain man wake up at 50 and they got a plastic bag on their head. The OG always used to say that. Nah, bro, like man just turn mad when they grow up because they haven't even done the inner work. They haven't even tried to sort out themselves, end up with a plastic bag on their head. You know, you're just in the alley with a tuna can hat, just a drunken on the bench. Okay, fine. You're on the mend. You're in your rehabilitation. You know what I mean, brother. You know, you're in your rehabilitation stage. You know what I mean? It's like when you break your arm. You know, you break it and then it's in the cast and then the bone becomes stronger once it's broken and it's mended. That is where you are, my bro. Listen, I commend you for even waking up because you could have left it till 2030 and you would have been in a whole load of shit. You're thinking in your mind, raw, I should have done this in 2010. Okay, you didn't, fine, whatever. You know what I mean? Now you're on the mend and you're gonna do things and you're gonna sort yourself out, bro. Whatever it was, whatever you bad relationship with your children, you're in debt, you had bad money management. You know what I mean? You was alcoholic, you was addicted to porn, weed, harder stuff. You know what I mean? You woken up from being with this girl for 17 bullets and realized, yo, all she did was take and now I have nothing. I got to start from zero. This is a shout out to you because you know how hard it is, and I know how hard it is. Now you got to go 6 steps back just to go one forward. You know what I mean? You want to get going. You put it down on paper. You know what you want to do. You know what your dreams are. You know where you want to go, but you're like, shit, it's going to take me 4 years just to start at phase one before I can even start building the foundation. I gotta fix up this shit. I gotta go back and freaking pick up the carcasses and you know to fix the carnage that I left on the road behind me. It's like you've been driving on the road of life, drunk. You hit every single parked car. You was knocking over bins. You look back and it's like, oh shit, bro. I can't believe it. That wasn't even me. It was like an out of body experience. It's like, oh, I wish it was a dream. You know what I mean? You're praying to the Most High, like, bro, please, I beg you, like, save me. Like, just tell me that wasn't me. Tell me that wasn't true. People will tell you about yourself, and it's like, nah, really? I said that. I did that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. But you're moving forward now, and I see you. Hats off to you, bro. Let's start now. Let's start doing the work. It's time to evolve, bro. It's time to evolve. You're on the mend. Don't be out here just beating yourself up, beating yourself up, beating yourself up. Fix what you can fix in the past, and some stuff cannot be fixed. Fuck it. Move forward. Because the longer you take, the longer it's going to take for you to get to that level zero. You're in the basement right now. It's minus. You're on floor -5, floor -4. You're just trying to get to the ground floor. You know what I mean? Like the first floor is 7 years away, but you got to start now. You won't. You've decided you're not going to continue to live the way you were living. Trust me. Take some take some pride in your growth. Take some pride in understanding and taking the extreme accountability you are taking for your life now, bro. Trust me, I wasted too much time. When I woke up from that nightmare, I'm like, fuck, nigga, is this what you was doing? It, it took me 2 years to get over the fact of what I had done. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, that's life. That's growth, bro. That's life. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. Maybe you need therapy. Maybe you need to start journaling, my bro. Try journaling. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? Like, get your thoughts out, understand, forgive yourself, and move on and crack on. What about Gucci? Gucci was living a mad life. He was on the road to destruction. He had to go and sit down for how long, you know what I mean, before he realized and got himself right. Look at Gucci. He's unrecognizable. Don't smoke, don't drink. He just out there doing what he's doing. Ain't in a club like that. He got his family, got himself together. He started to fix the cracks in his foundation, and now he's flourishing. You know what I mean? Look at the snitch. My man, I'm not really into all this new news, you know what I mean? The gossip columns and all that, but the YSL thing with Gunner and them man there, like Gunner was a snitch, Gunner was that, Gunner was fat. Look what he done. He took the time out. He's out here. He's not running off his mouth talking about I'm not a snitch and these niggas and all that type of thing. What is he doing? He got his head down. He's not talking. He's making his works do the talking. This is what you got to do. Make your work do the talking. Make how you move be your apology, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because they say the best apology is change behavior, but you're apologizing to yourself. You're starting to believe in yourself again. I remember when I was on the mend. It hurt, bro. It hurt. And now I'm behind. But this is why I'm working so hard now. And it was when I woke up from my nightmare and the things that I saw is why I'm on the YouTube teaching you, man, some shit now, because I was going through some shit and I went through some shit and it's made me a better man. So I'm here to tell you, salute, my bro. I see you. Continue to push. You're on the mend. Happens. You know what I mean? You have to, it's like going to the gym and you're doing the reps. You have to rip muscle to become bigger. This is what you're doing. It's the growing pains. You continue, my bro. I see you. I got faith in you. You are evolving. Your evolution will be televised. Cuz get busy, get mad, keep growing. Yeah, doggy. I got you, man. Listen, like, I see all these videos and they're like, comment, and subscribe. You lot like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a comment in the drop a comment down there so we can get a conversation going. You know what I mean? I've been dropping a whole load of videos. How you man feeling? Give me some interaction. Tell me about what's gone on in your life and what you're trying to fix and how you're on the mend. Let's get a conversation going because there's other brothers out here on the mend too. Brothers is down bad. Now they're on the mend. You know what I mean? Let's get a conversation going and start talking to each other and giving each other insights and championing each other because no one else ain't going to champion you, bro. That road is hard. People aren't going to believe by the time you get to 0 and then you're trying to go initiate phase 1. People aren't going to believe because they said, yo, look, bro, you owe me a rack. Like you was a drunken. Like, yo, you was robbing, man. You was, you know what I mean? You never showed up. You was inconsistent. We're not going to believe you now. Yeah, you're going to have to go through that. You're going to have to rebuild your reputation because one bad year of living can take 5 years of fixing. And this is where you are. It takes time. And it may take you 10, 15 years before they respect you and see you the way you see yourself. But most importantly, you see yourself like that. Your self-image, my bro. Mend your self-image and work on yourself, because no one else ain't going to do it. And you can be like the rest of these youths out here and have a nervous breakdown at 68 with the plastic bag on your head. Nah, we ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. This is the evolution. Let's go. Peace, brother D. In a bit, yeah? You man there be lucky, man. I'm rooting for you. Good luck.